Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is a video on my coming out experience and my coming out story. Now, I did this video a while back on a collab channel I did with my little sister, but that channel has since been made desolate and has sank into the abyss of YouTube, so I'm doing a newer, better version. Now, before the video gets going, I identify as pansexual and genderqueer. Now, obviously, people can perceive that how they want, and I clearly perceive it how I want to. So, just a quick disclaimer that there's no need to go off in the comments if that happens, because I can't be asked, quite simply. But yeah, I've never really had to officially say I'm pansexual. Now, the main reason for that is because it's such a, what's the word, little used label. I just say bisexual, which I know is bad, and yeah, but that's what I do, just because it's easier to say bisexual, which people understand, than have to explain to countless people what pansexual is. Like, no, I don't like kitchenware. If I genderqueer, which I've never really said, I've never really had to discuss my gender identity with anyone that I live with, just because they're cool. I do what I do, and it is what it is. But to the nitty gritty of this video, I came out as bi when I was doing my degree during my, I can't remember if it was my first or second year of my degree. Such a bad storyteller. But during the first or second year of my degree, I realised I was attracted to men. Well, no, I realised I was attracted to men when I was doing A-levels, but it's I kind of pushed it back to the back of my mind that, you know, it's a phase, it will pass, blah blah blah. And then I got into my degree, and I realised I was actually attracted to men. This wasn't just a phase, it was something I enjoyed. However, at the same time, I was still attracted to women, so I knew that's what the situation was. I mean, that's when I first came out. I knew that's what the situation was. I was bisexual. I was attracted to males and females. So I told my mother. No, I told my little sister first, who is might be watching this, but didn't understand quite understand it at first, because she's only young. She's about, oh God, she must have been about 12, 13, so she didn't quite get what I meant. She didn't quite get what it was, and she wasn't unaccepting, she just didn't understand until she later realised what it was. I went to her first, and then I left it for a little bit, came out to my mother, and then, yeah, I came out to my mother, who was fine, don't know, okay. And then we went on holiday, and me and my dad got rather drunk, and I decided there and then, even though this is a bad idea, I wouldn't normally do this because it can go wrong, I decided to come out then when we were both drunk on holiday. And this is a good story, actually. I came out and he wanted to buy us a bottle of champagne to celebrate. It was just me and him that evening, that was it. But he wanted to celebrate, we celebrated, and it was a good time, and yeah, everyone knew that I was bisexual. Friends just kind of assumed or guessed that I was either gay or bi, because I've got quite an outward personality and all this, so they just kind of guessed and assumed. They probably would have been shocked when I was straight, to be honest. And then the genderqueer thing, and if I can, I'll try and find some photos of what you used to look like when I started experimenting with makeup. And I never really discussed gender, like I said earlier, with any of my family members. I didn't feel the need to. I just slowly started wearing makeup and just introduced it into life. And then next thing, I was wearing a full face makeup, and I had bright coloured hair, which I don't have anymore, but I had bright coloured hair. And I was just feminine. No one really questioned it. I had a very cool experience. No one questioned what I was doing or why I was doing it or nothing like that. No one ever just felt the need to sit me down and be like, are you okay, blah 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 blah. And I felt it was really, really nice. Now, as I said earlier, when I first came out, I thought I was bisexual, and then I joined this fabulous internet community, and I discovered people with various gender identities: gender fluid, genderqueer, trans people, non-binary people, whatever area of the spectrum you're on. I discovered all these people, and I actually found that I was attracted to, I'm not going to say I was attracted to every single one of them because some people just didn't find attractive, but I found myself attracted to certain members of all these communities. And that's how I just came to the... At first I was just like, oh, I'm just an open-minded bisexual guy. And then I found out there was an actual word for it. And I figured out, yeah, that's me. I'm attracted to all gender identities. I don't care what gender you are. Just to sound shallow, but as long as you're nice and you're hot, then I'm attracted to you. I'm not going to be a dick and not be attracted to someone because of gender identity. And then the genderqueer thing, it just kind of, again, like I mentioned earlier, it just kind of happened. And then I've always, whenever it's like experimenting with makeup and I got into a more feminine personality of mine, at first I did think for a brief period of time that I might have been trans, just because I enjoyed the feminine perception and presenting myself in such a feminine way. But for a period of time, I shaved my hair off because my hair was damaged anyway from being bleached and coloured and all this. So I shaved all my hair off. I didn't shave for a good period of time, and I was basically just a guy for a while. And I found out that actually I enjoyed that as well. I enjoyed presenting myself as male and how people perceive me as male. But I also enjoy people questioning my gender and questioning my sex. And I enjoy perceiving myself in a feminine way. And that's how I kind of come to the conclusion that I was genderqueer. It wasn't that I wasn't sure, but I felt like I existed and still exist in between genders. And kind of like, not in the middle, because that's like 50-50, which is silly, but kind of in between society's gender boundaries, I guess. I don't really break the boundaries, like, I don't, but I like existing in between them and kind of delving into both. And I don't identify as both, but I identify as neither. It's a very odd concept. But yeah, that's my gender identity, my sexual orientation, and how people came to find out about it. Like I said, I had a very cool experience. I found out myself mainly through just kind of experimenting, really, as whorish as that may sound. I found out through experimenting and seeing what I felt comfortable with and what I enjoyed. And yeah, that is my coming out story and what I identify as in gender and sexuality. So, until the next video, I will see all you beautiful people later. Mwah.